Welcome to Creative World. In this video, we will solve chapter 3 exercise problem number 3.2. While solving this problem, we will be using current divider rule. Basic questions for the calculation of current I1 and I2 of this particular circuit is provided here. Now we will move towards the problem. Exercise problem number 3.2. Find the value of current I1 in given below figure. This is the circuit diagram of given problem. Inside this network, we have to find the value of current I1 through this branch. So without wasting time, let's proceed towards the solution of the network. First of all, if we observe, this current is coming on this node and it is dividing among two branches. Both branches have same resistances, so it will distribute equally from these branches. These two equally divided currents will sum on this point because both currents are entering on this node, and the sum of these currents, which will again be 6 milliampere, will flow from this node to this node. Now we can say that on this node 6 milliampere current is entering and it will distribute among these two branches, and the ratio of distribution will be calculated using current divider rule. We are not interested to calculate the value of current through this branch, so we will skip it for now and we will apply current divider rule on this particular branch to calculate the value of current through this branch. In order to do that, first we have to label these two branch currents. I am assuming current I1 is passing through this branch and I2 is passing through this branch, and the directions of both currents are upward direction because 6 milliampere current is entering on this node and it will leave from these two branches. So the directions of currents from these two branches will be upward direction. Now we will use current divider rule formula to calculate the value of current I2, which is the current through this branch. Using current divider rule, I2 will be equal to R1 divided by R1 plus R2 multiplied by I into T. Here I into T is total supplied current. In our case, it will be 6 milliampere. R1 is the resistance of opposite branch, which is 6 kilo ohm, and R2 is the resistance of same branch, that is 12 kilo ohm. So enter values inside this equation. I2 will be equal to 6 kilo ohm multiplied by 6 milliampere divided by 6 kilo ohm plus 12 kilo ohm. Take the product of 6 milliampere and 6 kilo ohm, it will become 36 volt divided by the value of resistance. 6 kilo ohm plus 12 kilo ohm will become 18 kilo ohm. Now divide 36 with 18k. The value of current will be 2 milliampere. This is the current through this branch in upward direction. But in this scenario, it is asked to calculate the value of current I1 with this specific direction. Direction of current I1 is downward, while the actual direction of current through this branch is upward. So we can say that I1 and I2 are opposite in direction to each other but have the same magnitude because of same branch. We can say that I1 will be equal to minus I2. So the value of current I1 through this branch will be minus 2 milliampere. Here minus sign is indicating that the direction of current I1 is opposite to the direction of actual current through this branch. So this was chapter 3 exercise problem number 3.2. Thank you. See you again in next video.